good evening. How is everybody this evening? Thank you for coming. This is our last class before Thanksgiving. So we're doing apples. Everybody's been excited about doing apples. We're doing something a little different than what I had originally planned. Tonight we'll start from the top and read them off. We're doing an apple cinnamon punch, apple cranberry relish, apple pecan and blue cheese salad, apple pie ham, quick and easy apple tart, and salted caramel apple cake. So, a lot of things to talk about tonight. So we're doing lots and lots and lots of apples. Of course, you all have probably already seen we have many different kinds of apples here at Food City. And you can buy apples elsewhere, apple orchards. Most apple orchards, local ones, the apples are gone at this point. But we have a wide variety of apples in our produce department right now. Tonight, I think we're doing McIntosh, we're doing Stamen Winesap apples, Red Delicious, and Granny Smith's is what we're working with tonight. Thank you all for coming. Thank you for all the new people we have here tonight. We're just going to briefly talk about this cake. The salted caramel apple cake. Hopefully this other one's done. I kind of changed it around just a little bit, so it took a little bit longer to cook. We're just going to talk about it. We used 2 boxes. I took 2 boxes of Martha White cinnamon streusel premium coffee cake and muffin mix. 2 boxes. You put that in your bowl that you're going to stir up. You can stir it or beat this. It will be a little lumpy. There is a streusel package and a regular coffee cake package. Dump both of those in the bowl with 1 1/3 cups of milk, a 1/2 cup of vegetable oil, 4 eggs. Stir all that up. It's going to be a little lumpy. Put half of that batter in the bottom of a greased pan. It is best to do it in a bundt pan or a tube pan, but I put it in a 13x9 pan, thinking I had such a great idea. It took forever to cook tonight. You layer that in there, then you take a 1.5 cups of apples that are already peeled and chopped, and you layer that in. You put the next layer of batter. Then the final layer is another 1.5 cups of apples. You bake that about 50 minutes. It may take a little bit longer than that. I'm going to get my last one out of the oven as we speak. Apples, we were talking before class, apples tend to be very moist, of course, and that's what makes so many desserts good. And you can add applesauce and many things in place of oil. But it does make things a little more moist, so it does take a little bit longer. Ooh, we about got this one. All right. I think it is finally done. We'll pull it out really quick. Just about. Yes, ma'am. This one I did the Winesap. We did Winesap apples on this one. I about got that one a little bit done. All right. Now, while that is cooling, you cool it for just a few minutes. It says to put it on a cooler rack, let it cool 15 minutes. We kind of set ours up here, let it cool. You can flip it out. It's really pretty, but for time constraints, we just put it in here, put about a cup, or a jar if you like, of caramel ice cream topping on top of it. It's great. You can put a few toasted pecans. I left out the pecans tonight, but this is a really good cake to serve company, and it's a very thick cake. So we're going to go ahead and pour it on this one too. I know we normally let it sit, but we're just going to kind of let that kind of soak down in that cake. Now you can always put a little bit of powdered sugar on top of this cake after you pour this on here. Serve it with a little whipped cream, vanilla ice cream. It'd be wonderful.
If you do this in a bundt pan,
And you just pour that caramel kind of over the sides. You let it cool a little bit better. And let it just kind of drizzle down the sides. A lot of times to stop that, I just put it in the refrigerator really quick, and that way it kind of stops. But then you can put your toasted pecans. So this is another really pretty cake to serve for Thanksgiving or Christmas or when you have company. And it's really easy, real affordable, really thick, hearty cake.